I lied. I probably had some headphones or something somewhere too. But they just definitely pissed me off to the highest level of festivity. And I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Knew it was coming. That's why I wish, honestly, all the money that I spend every month on rent could save that. So with my disabilities, I don't know. It'll take a lot for me to save up money to live in a mobile home. But I would rather prefer to do that than have to keep renting from piece of shit people like Enigma Properties. They really think they slick, and they're not. They're not smarter than me. You know what I'm saying? The fact that they smarter than me, I already knew not to trust these motherfuckers. I already knew they was gonna be on some bullshit, and they are. So now, even though they're supposed to be equal opportunity housing, that's false advertisement, y'all can get sued for that, and I will definitely be looking into, because I feel like y'all did absolutely discriminate against me. And y'all been doing snake shit the whole fucking time. Other people have complained about this too. Nothing ever happened. Nobody ever took pictures to documentate what the fuck these people were actually doing for real, for real. But I'm gonna be the one that do. Mind you, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm the perfect tenant or whatever. Whatever. But I feel like they're trying to hold something above my head, and also they're trying to play my face. And that's not cool. I'm going through a lot of stress I had to go through up until before I even found out what the fuck was gonna happen. Because my people was like, "Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry." They haven't said nothing. If they, they would have said something. No, this is a whole nother element we're going up against. They have a bad reputation, and if you look up the reviews on Google, you can clearly look up the reviews on Google and see just how these motherfuckers get down for real, for real. They not to be trusted. I wouldn't rent from nowhere that have all these reviews about them. I'm not about to play with y'all because it's wrong. It's wrong for y'all to be treating people like this. Okay? So this first one, I'm gonna go up and start at the very first one. I'm gonna read them all. It says, I don't know how resourceful this so I don't know how reliable this resource is as far as leaving reviews. But WYL Hub tells us about this property management. They own a lot of stuff and they're taking over this side of town, trying to raise incredibly high. Rent over here feasible. It was a little bit high, but cost of living a little bit more because you live by the university. But is it worth it? No, they didn't maintain the building. They just started cutting off the shrubbery off the building that was causing some problems with the infestation. I would guess if you Google some of these videos that have shrubbery around their buildings, they oftentimes have spiders nested in there and other things as well. So that's what they going on. They get red spiders in the summertime, in addition to a whole bunch of other bugs as well. So this is what I had read before I even knew what to expect when these motherfuckers bought the property that I live in. This is what I seen, and this was a flag to me. I didn't go to Google because Google was inauthentic. It's some motherfuckers paid to put fake reviews on there, and you can just tell that the reviews are fake. Because if it was consistently a good place to rent from, you would consistently see good reviews, a couple bad ones, no good reason. But consistently, if you look, reviews are consistent with some of the ones on the website as well. This one said, I had never seen a bad review before. B. But I had an unfortunate experience with Enigma. There was a reoccurring theft in my apartment. People that go to work, this is why they want your rent to be above a certain amount. If your rent, if your income is above a certain amount that the rent is, most likely you will have a job or somewhere to eat every day, right? Not like somebody like me who's to probably be at home a lot. This is what they try. Look, they did the same shit to me for real. There was recurring theft in my apartment. I lost $1,100 in cash. My roommate lost $400. I filed a police report. I kept this in my cash underwear drawer, and we always locked the door. The break-ins creeped us out. We had mold growing in the bathroom. I didn't have no issues with nothing like that because before Enigma, the people took care of the property. Okay. The only reason why I feel like Enigma is doing all this stuff is because they're trying to go on rent and have a reason to do so. And also, by going up on the rent, they can get rid of the tenants. They can update these apartment units and make it look like something better than what it looks like, but it's still going to be the same horrible service, horrible management. It's a problem unless they're looking at these reviews and trying to improve on that. Okay? Their communication was lacking, and unfortunately, they charged us pretty significantly for removal, which they could dare do to somebody that gets rent assistance. They have to have a good reason to charge you for stuff. That's probably why, and they need to get rid of that sign that says equal housing opportunity. I want to snatch that motherfucker off their. Respectfully, I don't destroy their property, but I just want to snatch that off their wall for real. Because why do you have that when you're not equal housing? You discriminate based off of that alone. You're discriminating enough, bro. Because you could have said too, but then you know what I'm saying. Y'all was scared to discriminate like that. But there should be something can be done for how you doing for real. If you felt like you had a problem with me as a tenant, you should do something. Why would you try to renew my lease? I wanted to see if I could come up with that fucking money in some kind of other way where rent assistance ain't involved, probably. I'm just guessing. Also, fortunately, there are charges that they charge significantly for. Okay, which was not something they charged at the beginning of our lease. Upon moving out, we cleaned the apartment. They send you a list. This is the only time I've seen a list like that elaborate. Says what you have to do in order to get your security deposit back. If I'm not mistaken, what they told me was clean the baseboards up, clean the window sills, clean the blinds, um, clean the bathtub and the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Regular shit like clean the vents. Say nothing about have the carpet cleaned or nothing like that. Just basic shit, right? It remove any leftover thing that you don't want to take with you. Don't leave anything there. So all of that is going to be taken care of. So with that being said, all of that is going to be taken care of. Why would there be a reason for them to my security deposit? And I'm going to take pictures of before I clean up and after I'm done, and check and go off that and check everything. I'm gonna go. Stop playing with me. I went to college. I'm not stupid. UW will be very if I did not. And I had an opportunity to do something there. Like let me with it. I guarantee you, at that school still, they couldn't do that because they really have a problem on their hands. But discrimination, absolutely. You putting me through all this, that, and the other. Well, you can't just flat out just say no because you don't want to look like a certain type of way, but you are. You're trying to find any and every excuse to not give me my money, to not allow me to stay here. And if I say anything against y'all gonna try to look for something that y'all can say. That's not valid or is y'all gonna use something against me or try to. A recommendation or another place. That's why wherever I go, I'm gonna be situated and stay there for a while, for real, and build a good. Because I thought I had that with a team, but they're just done with it. Didn't want to rent to us no more. They just didn't want to renters anymore. And a team, a subsidiary of Cat and Enigma, I don't know. But I feel like they might all be in cahoots. The way it happened, everything happened, and it didn't happen by chance. He was just finding out at the last minute. But they been knew they was gonna sell that property or the whole portfolio. It was something that was in the making probably years before it happened. And I think that they did, the thing they did, because they, even though they could say I'm messy, I'm nasty, it must not be too bad because I have no infestation. When people come check every year to do inspections, it's not that bad. They tell me to clean up, vacuum, stuff like that, but it's not no cause for infestation or anything that would tell you nasty like that. It's just shit sometimes be everywhere. And because I have mental problems, this is gonna be a reason too that places probably try to discriminate against me. But that just means I gotta be on my shit. No matter how fucked up I am mentally, I can't let gotta show like I'm thankful for everything. The reason why I wasn't thankful for this shit was I took care of it as best as I probably possibly could have. Cause I don't give a fuck about this shit really. They have outdated appliances in this motherfucker. They gave me the lowest of the lowest options when I to move on. And the only reason I got any of it out was because I was in school at the time. That's what I think. Other than that, they would have definitely discriminated against me because they did a thorough background check. I was good with everything. Only thing I wasn't good with was 3 times a portion of my rent. Everything else clocked out. I figured since I'm in school, obviously, bitch, you're in school, you're gonna finish, you're gonna complete school, you probably gonna want to move after you're done with school. Which I probably thought that was gonna happen, but it didn't happen like that. You can try to map out your life the way you want it to be mapped out, but it's not gonna always work out like you want it to. That was what I learned from it. Just like a reminder that happened to me the other day, because I'm like, I'm gonna be able to stay on this side of town. Mm-mm. So Enigma was definitely misrepresenting their properties. They tell they tell you that these are a part of amenities of the apartment. When you come down to it, it's not thing to get an extra dollar. And when they don't hold their end of the bargain up, they just don't answer the phone or deal with you. Very professional. Discrimination, well, discrimination is something that's bold faced, capitalized. I feel that to the fullest degree. Somebody said, well, they my apartment multiple times. I thought I was crazy when things were missing. Somebody else said some stuff was missing. So they installed a security system, and they said they had the company come to take pictures. Notice they do show. We want to come take pictures. We ain't gonna give you no notice. They tried to do that to me last week on Friday, I believe. And I was like, well, she lied too. She lied. She was like, yeah, I tried to contact you. Is your number still yada yada yada? I was like, yeah. So she didn't try to contact me. She lied like I thought she did. And said she was coming on Monday around the same time and never showed up. Didn't show up today. Probably waiting for another time to just pop her ass up in here and take pictures. And hopefully she be hoping that I'm not here so she can keep taking pictures the real thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they my privacy. This person, she was scared to be in our apartment because that's how they was doing. They changed the lock recently too. Changed the locks recently. I thought maybe that could be a good or bad sign. Like if they change the locks, maybe that means that whoever is going to change the locks, you could stay here. But really, that's not what they did. Really, what they ended up doing was changing the locks so they can have easier accessibility to get inside of your fucking shit and come unannounced and look through your and ramble through your shit. They also said she asked for a reasonable accommodation for her disability. I wish she would have said, what accommodation did you need for your disability? So I could see. But yeah, they act like it's an equal housing opportunity situation. It's not if they're not providing accommodations that should be accommodated for people like this if you want them to stay there. You want to get your rent assistance money. Lack of property management is the root cause of a lot of dissatisfaction. For they said the hallways with chips scattered on the floor for months. The only reason why this one is cleaner is because we had the maintenance people. They started a little bit with this one. That's what they want. We got in-house maintenance or whatever, so they could charge a little bit more with it. You know what I'm saying? Because they really, and she's been here for a while, so they familiar with how this property works and okay with slaving, and they probably get some of their knocked off of that. But yeah, another issue since it took over was a lack of emergency. This happened 2 years ago when I had a maintenance emergency. My water was running into my unit. I was told to put a maintenance request online. I called back and said I could not wait for 3 to 5 business days. I called back and said I could not wait for 3 to 5 business day response. Okay, somebody said the landlord is not a good landlord. The new landlord is a good landlord. Never see him. I asked him for a copy of a new extension of lease, and they told me I had to mail them a note asking for my lease. This other stuff I don't know, figure it out. But they are so cheap to mail me my lease and with a stamp. Or they was too cheap to do it. That's what they probably expected. Okay. That last part really not relevant to nothing. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you can do everything online too, why can't you renew your lease online? Why can't you do all the other stuff online as well? That don't make sense to me. But they'll take your money online so they can get it the fastest that they can. You know what I'm saying? Because if you try to send them motherfuckers a check, they're gonna try to say, we didn't get it. Like how they tried to do the shit. We didn't get it. Then fuck you. So, and another, very unprofessional. Enigma never submitted of ownership to the Milwaukee Rent Assistance for the property where I reside. So, after they agreed to add the water bills to my rent, had me sign a lease, which increased my rent from $750 to $772. That's not all that bad though. You know what I'm saying? It's like a $22 increase. Stop crying about that. But the fact that the proper paperwork that was supposed to be submitted very unprofessional. Absolutely, I agree with that. It was approved for rent assistance on October 21st, but a minimum property was sent in documentations to prove ownership of the property. No storm windows in the apartment. When I complained about no heat, I was to get a space heater. Yeah, they don't like the heat will probably be not included in rent too in a new when they do what they do. So I don't know if this is it. But that's see. That's all I did to fucking see. The motherfuckers is not slick. They're not fooling me. Not me. You know, a white person might have a little bit more faith in it. They don't know. When I be paranoid about stuff, sometimes it's for a good reason. And then these motherfuckers have shown time and time again why they are not to be trusted. Okay. These motherfuckers have shown many times why they not to be trusted. And God don't bless mess. So if you think you're gonna just treat people any kind of fucking way and that they're just gonna roll over and take it, you are fucked up too. You are fucked up. But motherfuckers is weird, you know. That's why I just be glad when somewhere more comfortable. It's all be more comfortable because it's not as much space. But who needs space when all you're gonna do is have a whole bunch of junk and bullshit in your space, anyways? So that's kind of why I'm like, don't really care about it as much as I could. That's why I said, yeah, about a motherfucking studio situation. So my rent is like 800 a year. It'll be almost 700 somewhere else. So that'll be $100 off. Secure deposit probably won't be that much either. So yeah, come take all the pictures you want, bitch. I'll take it. Or I'm so tired of these raggedy bitches trying to, you know what I'm saying? Fuck me. It's all fuck me, fuck me. And I'm not saying fuck you, and your shit. Easily could, because obviously motherfuckers don't give a fuck about her. wasting her motherfucking time when she could be trying to get in contact with something else. I be like that a lot of the time. So I understand. They expect celebrities to be robots and shit. Like these motherfuckers have feelings, have emotions, have days where they not feeling it too. Like we not no different than them. They, you know what I'm saying? Stop expecting them to be a way that you not. Widows. Boy, shut the fuck up. Somebody hit the gym. Boy, you could hit something. Hit the plastic surgeon because you not a looker like that. Motherfuckers try to act like they so much to look at. Bitch, you're not. And just like you telling her to hit the gym, somebody will still fuck her. But you looking like how you do and being a bum like you is, nigga, I'm just gonna guess that you don't get no pussy like that. Telling somebody to hit the motherfucking gym. I hate these bitch ass niggas. They can't keep their fucking mouth closed. Like your opinion do not fucking matter here, bruh. This is why motherfuckers be looking how they be looking crazy and shit. Cause they know they can't step out the motherfucking house without somebody all up in their face judging them. Unnecessarily judging them. Easy. This must be the messy sector. Cause they told us some pull up and all this other dumbass shit. Like, ain't nobody worried about pulling up on none of you motherfuckers. Pull up for what? You want some money for somebody? You might could lure a bitch over there with some things that they could use and need. Other than that, bitch, no. So let's watch Lashays. I'm definitely watching Lashays. Fuck these niggas, man. Fuck everybody. Riddick hoes. I'm not. I don't even know you. I'm so fucking tired of him. Look, Shay, girl, I'm about to watch you on. You about to be on Candy Camera, hoe. Hold on.